Hey, we're live and direct. Let me just turn this light off. Right. All right. So, only love you need to qualify down here in my live session at the moment. You're using full screen. Let men be free. Reclaim the fallen. Administer and assist the poor and needy. I'm just tuning to my YouTube people at the moment, guys, as I go by. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Share the link and tell a friend at the moment. You are live and direct here at the moment with Princess Tanya. Welcome to my first edition of my live and direct. That is called Outya, right? And we are out here at the moment. So, without further ado, I am going to put my bag down because we're going to deal with the fashion a little bit later from now on, all right? So I'll put my bag here at the moment. And these are some serious business and serious issues that we are talking about at the moment. We are live and direct here, and I also have a guest inside the building. So my guest, can you just say hello so they can hear you? All right. So this is a culture thing at the moment. All right. So I want you guys to make sure you share the link. Could you go on my channel there and share the link for me as well, so everyone know my guest? On here. So on the Facebook. So welcome, share a link, guys. Share the link with everybody. Share the link. Hey, Jackie, welcome on board. I want everybody to come on today because we're going to deal with it today, all right? Hey, hello, YouTube. Welcome. I'm your host, Princess Britannia. Go on, like, go Facebook. Here. It's not on Facebook. On Facebook. And then just share. All right, guys, welcome. Share the link, share the link. We only have an hour. And I'm definitely going to stay within my hour. All right. So right now, it's a few minutes from now. We should just start 9 o'clock earlier on. All right. So share the link as we go by. We're going to talk about so much things today. We're going to talk about abortion. We're going to talk about the youth. We're going to talk about society. We're going to talk about unity. And we are going to talk about sexiness. All right. And culture. So tell a friend to tell a friend and rope in and come. The man on the deck at the moment is the one and only Father Cast, live and direct inside the building from the album, from the EP called Marcus Garvey. So share the link for me, guys. Share the link, tell a friend. When I see, okay, 3 people now, 5 people. When I see 10 people, I am going to start. All right, 10 people and I will start. So share the link for me, please. Share the link as you go by. I'm ready to go and do this. We do this one more time. I'm going to play a tune for you. All right. Brotherhood of Men. Yes. So number 2 comes. So share the link, guys. Share the link as I go by. Share the link. We are live and direct here at the moment, PrincessBritannia.com. My first edition of my live. We're talking about abortion, youth, society, unity, and sexiness. Alright. As I can see on my link, I just want to say, Timothy, big up yourself. Sophia James, big up everyone who comes on here just now. Big up yourself every time. Anthony, my brother, welcome on board. You know, Madzrai, welcome on board. Share the link. Movie Ropes, Movie Vector, share the link for me, Ropes. Everybody, please share the link. Alright? We are about to do this right now here, live and direct inside the UK. Let's share the link. Sophia Johnson, share the link for me as well, guys. Everybody, please share the link. Share the link. Alright, so I am gonna start off now with everything. Are you guys ready? Yeah? Okay. Hey Timothy, how you doing? Share the link for me. Share the link. Today, we're gonna start, and from today and every Sunday, I'll be live and direct here to tell you. Alright. So I already said share the link. 3 minutes out of my time. Let's go. So I'm gonna turn my music down. Alright? Next time I will get my remote, guys, because I'm here for you. First, so I'm going to say thank you, guys, for tuning in to PrincessBritannia.com. It's absolutely amazing. And thank you for tuning in to my online session. This is our first ever duo one. So big up you guys self. And we are going to do this as how it's supposed to be done. So I'm going to get my chair and I am going to sit right here. Okay? Don't have my drink with me at the moment. Bring my glasses. and everything. So I am gonna sit right here and we are gonna start it as it's supposed to be done. First, I wanna big up my ship and everything on here because we have our own ship and we're sailing. All right. So welcome to Outya. Outya, right? Real life situation. Welcome to Outya. And that is what is the name of this program, Outya. And we're doing it like a Jamaican in Britain. As you guys know, I am a person, I'm a Jamaican person living inside the UK. So I will be sharing my culture and I will be sharing all the other things within the UK as well, the culture within Outya. And we are talking about real life situation and everything that is happening out here because all of us, where are we? We are out here. All right. So let's go. As I said, big up my guests again inside the house. You guys won't see the guests, but you will hear the voice. All right, and it's culture aware. All right. So we got 4 topics to go within an hour time. All right. So now it's reaching to 10 o'clock. We're gonna do this on spot. We have 20 minutes to talk about each topic. All right. So we'll be talking about 4 topics, which is abortion, youths of today, society, unity, and sexiness, culture and sexiness and so forth. All right. So first, I'm gonna hit on the abortion. Now share the link again, guys, with everybody. All right. So abortion, everybody know what abortion is. When someone get pregnant, they decided, abortion is a process of the deliver a baby that you do not want. All right. We call it in Jamaica. We say dash it away. All right. Okay. So I just want to give you some facts here, all right? Because I do my researches and stuff like that before I come on here because this is serious and it's not a joke, all right? I've got the fashion and everything, but real life situation. And you can ask any question that you need to at the moment as we go by, all right? All right, on abortion, I went on the Department of Social Health and Social Care website and it's about 1975. That's 19,753 abortion happened in 2017. All right, we don't have a statistics here for 18, but can you imagine that? All right, 19,753 babies has died because of abortion throughout the years. All right, and that's between age 16 and 44. So there's a lot of things that's going on. All right. So we put this down before as we touch on the abortion stages. Now I am talking on a real and a sensual level now. With my guests over here, first we're asking, so we're touching on abortion. And I'm asking them, what do you think about abortion? Do you think it's a positive thing within society or it is a negative thing?
I think it's a positive thing within the society. If someone has a choice to don't have the baby, they can do the abortion.
Okay. And so what about the life? And that is what culture are you from, Mayor Hawks? You do want
I'm
to say?
from India.
Okay. All right. So and that is your choice of what? So you hear my Indian friend is here at the moment, and that is his choice. Okay. I am from Jamaica, and how it is my I wouldn't say I want to get personal with it, but abortion, as you said, is it's a positive thing because it's a freedom of choice and so forth. What about the precautions and stuff that come behind the abortion? Like what about because the reason why I'm talking about abortion now, because within inside the UK and not just the UK and everywhere else around there, you have so many young people, and this is what I want to touch. It's 1,970 thousand people who have been aborted, and out of that, most of it out of that, from 15 to 21 years of age, it is young people. So on a positive whole, it is very important because then you have people who will say sometimes you met up in certain thing, you can get raped. It's a positive thing. You need to do abort. You can be in a relationship, you get a baby that you're not you don't plan for. Then in a positive light, you would say abortion or so forth, and but in other lights, within the youths from over for 15 to 21, do you think that is a positive light on them as well with abortions?
Yeah, because in this life you don't have the knowledge about how to raise the children
Yeah,
and how to look after the children
yeah,
because you have that proper knowledge to raise the children.
yeah,
To raise the children is a very 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 abroad subject.
yes,
You can't give the children to the person who don't know how to look after, how
yes,
to care, how to
yes,
educate. So I
yes,
think it's a much positive thing if you are underage and you have the pregnancy and you don't have the actual knowledge how to look after the
your children,
your
yeah,
children.
yeah,
So they have the choice.
mm-hmm.
If they want to abort the children, they can
Yeah,
go and abort it. I think it's a very very positive thing.
Okay. And what about, okay, that on that note, I will take it from you and I will take up on that note. What about children who are capable of doing some of that work within, because it's not every society you have children who is 14 to 15 who cannot do so. Do you think there's a different something that can put in place for these children instead of doing that? What causes abortion? What do you think causes abortion within the age 15 to 21?
I think there is a lot of reasons because people go for the abortion because some people don't have the resources
Look
to
after
look
their
after the children.
children.
Some
Yeah.
people don't have a proper knowledge that how to look after the children. Some don't have
Yes.
the plan because in the UK people go for the plan with the planned life, not with the unplanned life. But
And also from an unprotected sex as well,
yeah,
and unplanned
yeah,
sexual intercourse and
yeah.
stuff.
That's
So okay, so now we find out what is the reason and stuff. How do you think we can eradicate that for less abortion within inside, or a mainstream family and society and a whole?
basically you have to. This is all about education. You have to
Yeah.
educate your children. You have to
Mm-hmm.
educate your society that how you can cope with it. And when you have a child,
Mm-hmm.
so you have a child,
Mm-hmm.
you have to learn that
Yeah.
how to look after, how to raise, how to
Yes.
educate. So
Yes.
there should be some subjects in the, and I think for the especially for the girls in the schools level, so they
Yeah.
know that if something happened, so they
Yes.
should be ready for that one.
Okay. And also on that note, within because we touching on the younger, because the adults they do have like a bit of freedom. Do you think it is too easy? The abortion society and stuff like that are looking at. Do you think that it is too easy for young children to basically can access these places that is there for them?
Yeah, it is easy to go to the hospital and go to the anywhere to go for the abortion. So, but the still I have the main concern that if the child is not ready for the baby,
Yeah.
if the person is not ready for the baby,
Yeah.
what he can do, he has a choice.
Mm-hmm.
So she has a choice and she can go and go for the hospital
Do,
for the
um, do
places.
you do you believe in other rights differently from abortion? Because we would say, oh, that's another life that has been taken, and I would say Allah, God, Jesus Christ, and all that they have you know given this process, because the process of having children and stuff like that is having sex and stuff. Even though, as we would say, some children are underage to do so at the quiet. What if do you think that something else could put in place where these children or whosoever is gonna who have the babies and who do not want to basically not want to but do not know and have the knowledge of taking care of the baby, if there's a family members and stuff like that who could set in place of helping them to do so instead of going on through the abortion road? Because do the abortion road that can cause a lot of the after effects on it, like sexual, like depressions, ill health, and a whole host more that affects you in the longer process. Do you think that you know something like that in process could have helped in those situations?
Yeah, again, it's the person choice because there's a lot of choices available. If you want the baby and you can't look after, there's social care available.
Yeah.
Social things are available. You
Yeah.
can you can you can give it to them and they can
Yes.
raise them properly.
Yeah. That is inside the UK. What about Jamaica, India, Pakistan, Africa, and most of the other these areas outside there?
I don't know about their culture, but I know about the India and stuff like in Asia that the mostly people don't go for the abortion. They give birth to the baby and they look after them and they raise them. There's
Okay.
no such facilities like in
In
UK.
UK, so it's different choices and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So do you think that the UK promote abortion more than other places out there, or do you think it's just a way of life?
No, it's just the education. They just educate the people
Yeah.
because they have the different aspect for the abortion. They want to control the population as well.
Yes.
They show the negative thing, they show the
Yes.
positive thing.
Yes.
So they can
Yes.
control the population,
Yes.
they can control the people.
Yes.
So that's why they educate the people.
Yes.
So for the abortion.
Yeah.
So that's why the people get the choice that if they want to the abortion they can go.
Okay. So that's what choice. I hope you're here with us, guys, ladies and gentlemen, live and direct. We are here, and I'm here with my guest. Hi, Tally, how you doing? Share the link, Earth, and everybody. Please tell a friend to tell a friend. Live direct here, and we're talking about a lot of things. I'm here with my guest from India. Absolutely amazing, and we're talking about a lot of things. We're talking about abortion, youth, society, unity, sexiness, and culture. We did say we're gonna spend 20 minutes on each subject. So that was the abortion for you, and my overall thinking on this and abortion. If you're thinking of having a baby out there, please think about it. Even though we know that sometimes things can happen, babies that come that you know we not gonna say you are we not planned for and stuff like that, and then we have different ways of basically getting rid of that baby, or some people can have that baby that comes in the world, and then you do suffer a lot of different things in it. But within this process, we would say before thinking about abortion or anything less we can do, think about how would we cope by raising a baby, how would we cope by providing and providing for this baby, and also how do we cope in society as youngsters. So I would want to reach out there to all the young people out there at the moment. If you are watching this in the ages of in 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, because do you know, I heard that even at the age of 13 can go to the clinic and get an abortion done without the consent of their parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying that all you young girls out there, that if you're out there and you're thinking about if you're having sex, please do have unprotected sex, or don't have it at all, because that age is too young to be having any sex at all. And if you do reach in the process of where you reach into 18, 20 or so forth, and you have a baby which you're not planned for, think about it very carefully, because there's a lot of precautions and stuff like that. With that said, we leave the abortion right there. And if you guys have any suggestion or anything like that, you can send us a link, you can send us your message, get involved and get interactive and let us know. All right, that was it. Thank you so much. And we touching now on the youths. It's the same thing, we just do abortion, so we're touching on the youths. Okay, we have over 1 million and so forth youths within inside the UK, and most of these youths, they are in, some are in colleges, some are in schools, some are in care facilities, and some are just out here on the streets. What do we do? There's a lot of gun crime going on at the moment. There's a lot of knife crime going on at the moment. And also there's a lot of positivity going on at the moment from the youths. So we're going to touch on three: gun crime, knife crime, and the positiveness. First, the knife crime. I am saying now to parents out there at the moment, when you're watching the youth, there's so many things going on at the moment with knife crime. I'm suggesting one thing: please ensure that you search all your children bags and everything before not before, whenever time they're inside your house. I know that it can. What do you think about that? Do you think that that causes a cutting of bond between mothers and the youths, and fathers and the youths, when interfering would say into inside their little young lives as 14, 15, 16, 17?
Basically, the thing is this one, that when you have a relationship, good relationship between the child and mother and child and
Yes,
father, then
yes,
explain the parents that what is happening in the
yes,
society,
yes,
what they can do and what they
yes,
are doing.
yes,
But the thing is this one, most of our parents
yes,
are very rude with the children.
yes,
This is the reason then when they go outside,
yeah,
they don't tell what they are doing
yeah,
and where they are going.
mm-hmm,
So if your relationship is good, so
mm-hmm,
you should have to be very good relationship with your children.
mm-hmm.
This age is very
Dogmatic and shaky.
shaky age. You can go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You can go anywhere.
Yes.
So you have to be very
Welcome. Share the link. Go on.
you have to be very careful about the children.
Yes.
Your children.
What about some of the mothers who have that very great relationship with these children, but they decided, you know what, they're taking it up on their hands, and these are the things that they're gonna, because as you know, peer pressure is on as well. That's one of the biggest thing in our societies, peer pressure. How do we deal with peer pressure, especially with the children who is out there?
Because when they go outside, you have to check, or you have to keep the eye on the children, that where they are going,
Mm-hmm.
and who are their friends,
Yes.
in which society they are sitting, which society they are
Mm-hmm.
going to the clubbing.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to be look after very carefully with the children
All
about
right.
all these things.
Okay. That's good. And what do you think that society can actually put in place to kind of eradicate and lower the percentage of children getting involved into trouble, knife crimes, gun crimes, and things like this?
It's all about the education. What type of education you get from the home, what
Yes.
type of education your parents gives to
Yeah.
you, and
Yes.
what type of education your
Yes.
school is giving.
Yes.
So you have to be very specific subject at your
Mm-hmm.
school.
Yes.
So you can because in London
Mm-hmm.
this year
Mm-hmm.
almost more than 100
Hmm.
has been killed by the knife
And
crimes.
it's just like 30 days
Yeah,
already inside him.
yeah,
Yes.
and it's more than 100 in the last year,
Yeah.
in 2018.
Yeah.
So you have to be very very careful. I think so, because there should be a lot of awareness among the people, which society you have to go, which person you have to sit, whom you have to listen, where you have to go. If there is some fight going on, you don't have to disturb and go inside it. So it's all about education and all about the
Yeah,
awareness.
and as I said, all about education. I know you have to go soon, very because what about education and stuff like, because most of it's almost three-quarter of the children, as you know, they're being educated because there's a school system that's set up inside the UK that they're going to and stuff like that. But what is the main purpose of all of these? As I said, the peer pressure and stuff like that. You know, you have the social medias as well, and how things are set it up. I know most parents who basically do as much as they can for the children, but they decided that this is the life that they want. This is what I want to do. I see the fast car, I want to drive it now. I see the dresses and stuff, I want to wear them now. I have see the hairstyles, I want to wear them now too. How do you deal with that as a parent?
Basically, it's all about, I'm coming to the same point
Yes,
again. It's all
again.
about the relation between the parents as well.
Yeah.
You have to be a very good
So
relationship as
parents, if
well.
you're out there, please listen to this one carefully. I'm taking notes as
If
well.
there's always fight among the parents, the
Yes.
children will always be disturbed,
Yes.
and they will find the outer way to go outside. They will
Yes.
not stay in the home.
Yes.
If they have the good love, they have the
Yes.
good relationship among the
Yes.
parents,
Yes.
then the children will listen.
Yes.
Definitely the children listens.
Yes.
And it's up to the parents,
Yes.
how they educate them, how
Yes.
they tell them about
Yes.
the word,
Yes.
how they teach them, how
Yes.
they inform them that
Yes.
about in which situation you have to what you have to do,
Yeah.
and how they behave the life.
Yeah.
What we do, most of the parents tell the children that don't lie,
Yeah.
and they start lying in front of the children.
Yeah, so the children picked up on that
Yeah,
one as well.
and the meanwhile children start thinking about this one, because they have the mind.
Yeah,
Start
see?
thinking about this one,
Don't
that
lie. I need to put this one
yeah,
because I'm learning as I go by here.
yeah.
So don't lie in front of your children, guys. If you know that because children picked up on all these things. Go on. Don't let me stop
and
you.
and it's very careful observation about the parents, that children has the mind. They think about that, what their parents doing, what they are thinking, what their actions are. If there's confusion between the action and saying, so they will not accept you.
Yeah.
They do whatever they want to.
Yes, yes. So you have to just be real with them.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So you hear that? That's two of it. So a way to stop peer pressure, gun crimes, knife crimes, and stuff like that. Have good relationship with the children. Don't lie in front of them, and don't misleading, and everything will be fine. Thank you so much for that one. We run through very quickly. That was abortion, and that was on the youth. So now we're touching quickly on society. As you know, guys, we're living in society. And one more thing before I finish with the youth, mothers and fathers, please try and listen to your children more. We're not gonna say you're gonna give parenting or whatever to the children, but listen to them more, talk with them more. And youths out there as well, if you're watching this and stuff, please listen to your parents as well, because they've been here for over a century years before you guys, and there's so much more that they want to protect you from and stuff like that. So the more you can listen to your parents, and the more you can listen to our older aunties and stuff like that, then so, and also parents, you see other parents out there who's having big problem with their children and stuff like that, try and support them in a way that you can. Even, we call in the aunties, the uncles and so forth as well, to take part in parenting, because this is good. When a child know that they have more than one person that they have to listen to, then they will have more keen of behaving and so forth, and just do the right thing overall as you go by. Thank you so much. So now we'll touch on quickly on society. Society, what is society? Releasing people living together in a community and so forth. What do you recall of society? What do you recall
Society is a different type of different ethnic group, different religion people lives together.
In a
That's
community.
in a community, in a town, in a village, in a city, in a country. It's called society.
Okay. And within society, and because society, there we have migrations and stuff like that in society. We have governments, we have schools, we have so forth and so forth. Do you think, as I said, there are different authentic culture living together? Do you think that society play a good role or set a good fundamental level for local and international communities that is there? Because as you know, the barriers and stuff like that within, and then we have multicultures of people that situated in one community.
Yeah, this is always the good for the growth of the country, good for the growth of the a city, and good, yeah,
Globalization.
good for the growth of the town. Because
Yes.
when the different cultures visit this place, when they live together, they exchange the education, they exchange the culture,
Yes.
they exchange the literature,
Mm-hmm.
and they exchange the technology, they
Yeah.
exchange the media, everything they exchange them,
Yeah.
and the society grow up, and when
Yeah.
the society grow up, the
Yes.
economy grow up. When
Yes.
the economy grow up, the
Yes.
people's lives become better.
Strive and it's
Yeah.
striving. So what about conflict of interest within it? Because different authentic of people living together, those are the positives. So we always like to touch the positive, the negatives, and the mains. So living to different kind of people. As I would say, I'm Jamaican, you're Indian, we have Pakistan, and we have Africa.
So it's I don't know what you're talking about. You're talking about the negativity of the society or the positive of the
Yes,
society.
because no, the positive now, because the negative, we just talk about the positive and how he would our society build with a lot with different authentic culture, and the negative side of it because the liberty. Your way of liberty may be different, my way of liberty may be different, and others' way of liberty is maybe different. But living, and this is why you have, as we were saying, that the pure pressure, the pure stuff is boiled down within from the adult same way to the youth, to the community out there, because you have different ways of liberty, different culture, different way of eating. My child maybe wanted to go with your child to go there, which I would not want my child to do such in a certain way, but we are grown up and brought up in different ways
Yeah, you are right, but the society has always played the positive role in the
in the
community.
community. Yeah,
Yeah, they always play the positive role because you learn a lot of good things from the different
different
people,
kind of
and you
culture.
and at the end of the
Yeah,
day you adopt them.
yes,
When you adopt them,
and
and
yeah,
it comes in the part of your life,
yes.
and it gives you the benefits.
So do you think adopting culture, does it, as you said, does it really benefit you, or does it take away the way of life and liberty of how
No, no,
you are?
it always gives the benefits. When
It's
you
always
adopt
give
the
a benefit.
culture,
Mm-hmm.
basically you are adopting the technology, you
Yes.
are adopting the economy, you are adopting the education. The
Yes.
culture, language is the education.
Yes.
How you take it from there.
You learn
Yeah, you
from each
learn
other
from
as
the
you go by.
from the different
Yeah, okay,
culture.
so that's good. And peer pressure in another culture, as you would say, do you feel peer pressure in culture in where you
No,
are
no.
situated?
If you have the complete education about the things where you are living, you
Mm.
don't feel. I don't think so. You feel any pressure.
All right. So we're talking about two things now in society as well. We're talking about living together. So here I put one here: the government and the Brexit. Do you think that the government within culture and society are building within here, especially here in the UK? Do you think that the government have set forth um, a plain way of how everyone come and reside within the UK? Because I was talking about earlier on within 5 of my life there, we have 5 different messages that we put out and then we would discuss on it. And one of them is all about the Brexit, as you know, what's happening within the UK at the moment, and the rules and stuff like that they had to have. And then we have also, like, you have Caribbeaners from the West Indies and so forth who came here in the 60s and 70s who have done great things within the community, great things within culture, great thing within the society. But at the same time, they do not get what they actually do deserve. How do you commentate on that one?
Yeah, because this basically the thing is this one that the people exploit different peoples.
Yes.
Government has the rules
Yeah.
where you cannot exploit the people,
Yeah.
but the most of the illegal people come here, most of
Yeah.
the people without visa come here, and
Yeah.
the people get the chance to exploit them.
Yeah.
When there's a wages of £8 an hour, they pay them half of the wages. Sometimes they pay
Yeah.
£2 an hour. So I think that it has a negative effect as well.
Yeah. And how is it that what about the ones who did not came illegally, but actually being sent for to come and help and do whatever, but same time within a 50-year process or a 30-year process, things has changed for them because how long do you think it takes to integrate into a society? 5 years, 6 years,
Five,
10 years?
6 years, more than enough.
More than 6 years is more than
Yeah,
enough.
more than enough to
Yes.
integrate in the society.
And different kind of people come into different society.
Yeah.
Because you have to learn about the culture. You have to find a way of the liberty, learning and stuff like that. I would say about 10 years, because 5 years, like 2 years, when you came into country, you're still like a tourist. 3, 4 years, you're still like, okay, I'm getting into it now, getting the job and stuff like that. 5, 6, 7 years, then you may be okay. This is the 16 you learn, you started to live. 10 years, you're really integrated and thinking, okay, a bit settled. So, do you agree? Not agree? You
I
can
think
say.
it's you're right. 10 years, not 10 years more than enough.
Okay, and that's where we are on society at the moment, and we just want to say positive. We want to like lead out the more positive things about society as we go by here as well. All right, so we talk about the last two. We have unity. How about unity? I know unity is among of people. Unity is not just among of people. Everything that comes together and make it more positive. I think unity is positive to our culture, our growth, our society, and everything. How do you think of unity? What do you recall on unity
Yeah,
within our
wherever the unity,
community?
you have the positive growth. This is the way you talk about.
No progress.
You don't have positive growth.
So more unity, more progress. All
Yeah,
right,
more
within
progress.
our society. Remember, guys, as I'm saying, I am from Jamaica, living in the UK, and we are sharing culture, unity, and a whole host more. All right. So I am sharing my Jamaican culture within the UK with all the other culture, and here we have the Indian culture, Pakistan culture, and African culture here talking. All right, so unity, so more unity, more progress. I would like to say within our Jamaican culture and the Jamaican unity and things like, I think the more we unify together, it is the more that we can set a better foundation and fundamental place for our children and ourselves as well as youths as we go by. All right, so we could touch on everything here. We're going to talk about sexiness and culture. We talk about culture within society because society comes with culture, as we were saying. But the main topic here is sexiness and culture. Okay, so as I said, I'm from Jamaica. You're from?
India.
All right. And it's a culture of mixing. What kind of clothes do you wear in India?
Shalwar and kameez.
Salawat kameez. Okay, so we're more westernized, so we would wear like many other different clothes, but a part of our original would I say from the Africa. When I'm looking at the time, the African continent culture, and we were more westernized.
Yeah.
American, we would wear clothes from America, from China, even from London, from all the way around the world. But you have your traditional
Yeah.
clothes that you wear. And one of our traditional was is the Rastafarian. That's where red, green, and gold that represent, a way of life and things like that. So we touch about the food. What is your authentic food that you would like that you
Spicy foods.
spicy food. And what comes within the spicy food?
It's green chilies, red chilies, all the what's
So much.
called spices.
So much spices.
Yeah.
Same thing like what we would have here in Jamaica. We would have like the scallion, we call it the thyme, the same green chili as you were saying there. We got a lot of different season and stuff like that we put on the meat and stuff to make it spicy and nice. And what about music?
We have very good music in India. You know this one. Indian film industry is one of the
The Bollywood.
Bollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah, is one of the best industry in the world. The good economy.
Ah, look at the big India. So all you Indians out there, big up to you guys of Bollywood. It is so true. I love your movies. Absolutely amazing. So here, what we would say, they would say in Jamaica, we would have, well, I'm coming with Happy Jollywood, and Jollywood would be everyone who never make it to Bollywood or Hollywood or so forth. So it's all about empowering and promoting young people. So whether you are an editor, maybe you're a video personnel, you're a movie maker, you're a writer, you're script writer and stuff like that. It is very good within our industry and so forth, like to promote those things. So when I say forward and eyes to the Indian the Bollywood industry out there. And one more thing as we come on sexiness and fashion. Do you guys flaunt sexiness and stuff like that with you? What is sexiness like within your industry? Over there in the
I don't know.
Indian
You
industry?
have to explain it because it's your subject.
No, so you don't have you don't really see sexiness in India, do
Yeah,
you?
it's a lot of
Because
sexiness.
everybody's is covered.
Yeah, a
So
lot
what
of
do you see as
sexiness.
sexiness though? But what is sexy?
I don't know.
What do
You
you
have
call
to
as
you have to
sexy?
explain them.
Eh?
You have to explain them.
Fully clothed? What
Yeah.
no, but as a man, what do you see as sexy?
Fully clothed person.
Yes. Yeah, but a fully clothed person, yeah. But what is the clothes that makes the person sexy, or is it
Yeah.
the person himself, or
Clothes and person himself is herself is sexy.
okay. So
Both of
what?
them.
Okay, so that's in your culture. Well, in our culture, as we say in Jamaica, there are many different way of how they would determine sexiness, or would say the way of how they would dress. There's a lot of people that dress in fully clothed, and there's a lot of people that dresses in sometimes no clothes, half a clothes, quarter clothes, and stuff like that. But then you would have a very kickback, very negative kickback from people out there within the industry, they say like, what are you wearing? What is this wearing? But I think it's a way of culture and expression. As I would say, in Africa, you know, in the Asian, like even now in certain parts of Africa, you have people who walked out there with no clothes,
Yeah.
and with just their spear and their stick and stuff like that. Do you know that?
Yeah, I know
Say
that.
when would you determine that as sexiness or not, or more
No,
of a culture? What would
it's
that
a
be?
culture only.
Is a culture only. So what would we say sexiness is within? I would say is within the person
Yeah.
and not the clothes. And I don't
Yeah.
think you can use the clothes to determine what's sexy.
Yeah.
It may look art or pleasing to the eye, but I think it comes from within.
Yeah.
Do you agree on that one?
Yeah, I agree on that.
We agree on something. All right, so guys, I told you it was a 1 hour session, and we did that in half an hour. It was absolutely amazing. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I am with my guest here, all the way from over there is in India. Absolutely amazing. We touch on abortion, we touch on youth, we touch on society, we touch on unity, we touch on sexiness, and we touch on culture. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this program that we have here live and direct. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And that was your half an hour. So we have the next half an hour to turn it up. But before, let me just shake my guest hands, because that's a half an hour for talk and the next half an hour of. So thank you very much for shaking the hands. You can see, thank you so much. Where's the hands? Where's the hands? So we're doing just the hands, guys. All right. Oh. So thank you guys so much. All right. Absolutely amazing. Stay tuned. You can walk here if you want to, and things can come here. So there you guys have it. I said half an hour. I said 1 hour. So we have another 20 minutes worth of absolutely amazing stuff that's gonna take part over here at the moment. So I want to share something with you. Right, we touch on the abortion. I want to share for you. I would just want to add on the culture and on the sexiness as I go by, because you know that's a part of up on the street. All right. So here we have, for culturally, we got this boat, right? Most of you guys are used to the boat already. Thank you so much for coming. We have this boat already, as you can see. All right, sailing. Now, this is a part of a culture that we are promoting at the moment. All right, for growth and culture. And this, when we talk about culture, is mixing with culture. This is made from the hand. You will know a lot more about that. All right, and this is made from an African descendant from somebody who is born in Africa, who have made these with their own hands. Now, there's a thing called Mom Zone that you guys can log on to. Is MOMZZONE. That's Mom Zone, Mind Over Matter Zone. We're having workshop and stuff like that. So for all you mothers out there who are tuning in right now, you see, we just talk about culture, unity, and the youths. For the youths, we are calling you. There's going to be workshops out there for you guys that you guys can come to. You guys can learn to build. You can learn to sing. You can learn to dance. You can learn a whole lot more. All right, from that one. I just want to say thank you to everyone who is on my YouTube channel, logging at the moment. Anthony, hello, Soldier Boy. Welcome on board. All of you guys who is on here at the moment, who is watching, welcome. Thank you, Simone Marsh, Tamika Thompson. The sound is low. Is it? My sound is low. Really? Hold on. Let me turn it up a bit. Oh, thank you for that. I think this phone what I'm on is a bit low at the moment, but thank you so much. I can see that you're thinking they're there. So thank you. I hope you can hear me now a bit more louder and clearer. All right. So that was part one of that. So we're gonna deal with a bit of culture, a bit of music as we go by at the moment. So we're gonna go on Icy Fresh. All right, so today's fashion is sponsored by Princess Britannia Couture at the moment, and you know we have to do it as how it's supposed to be done. So it's time to fashion it up, and it's time to Jamaican it up. It's time to cultural it up. So the culture today fashion is brought to you by Princess Britannia Couture collection. All right, for stylists, all you stylists out there, you can tune in and you can come and join the Princess Britannia brand, whatever. So all you stores, anything, if you want to sponsor the show, you can do so. You can send an email to Outya, all right? Outya@gmail.com, and that is real life situation at the moment, all right? Stay tuned while I give you some more. Where I see, yes, where I see. Hold on, guys. And we're ready to drop it, all right? Live and direct here This is how we do it, live and direct in Britain at the moment, where it comes alive. You are tuning to Outya, real life situation where we just have some real life talking at the moment. And we are about to make it icy fresh right now. Alright? Live and direct here inside the UK at the moment. We're carpet rollout. We're not. My fashion today is from Princess Britannia Couture. So if you are a designer, you are a dressmaker, or you have anything that you wanted to promote, why don't you sponsor the show? All right, you can email Princess Britannia at googlemail.com. And we are so icy. This is your icy fashion. I hope you guys learn something from my show tonight. Let's stop the icy fresh. Wait, no. Icy fresh. You're so icy. Icy fresh. You're so icy. Icy fresh. Icy, icy. Icy fresh. It just starts. It's not done yet. Fashion for everyone. Dance floor high, like a living jet. You fly in the sky, come on, let's do it, yeah. Because we're so icy, icy fresh. We icy, 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 icy like a alright, icy, icy fresh, icy. There you go. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, live and direct here. Okay, so before we end our live, I want to say thank you so much for everyone who is online at the moment. And you can ask Princess Britannia any questions that you would like to hear, anything that you want to know about Princess Britannia. You can also leave your comments there, and you can also suggest anything and what should next week's show what next week's show be like. All right, so you guys can set anything that you want from us. All right, so one thing I want to share with you guys, and what are my likes, what I don't like. I like a positive, I'm a positive person. I'm a high energy person, and I like to see people happy. I like to share. I also sometimes I think I take on more than what I should not. Like a lot of things that I see that is happening out there at the moment within society, within us, and within everything on a whole. I think like and my friends are over and will always say to me, Princess, you can't take on the world by your shoulder, and things like that. You understand? You have to just kind of whatever happens, just let it happen and stuff like that. But so I decided wherever I can make a difference, then I will make a difference and do the good that I can. So these are some of the things that I can do. I will be doing them. So I want you guys to join me each and every Sunday where we do this. Every time in the week, I will be setting one discussion that we can discuss about, and throughout the end of the week on Sunday we will talk about it. On Saturday nights you have your well-being show. We didn't have well-being yesterday as the first one because we decided to prepare for this one. So thank you to my YouTube fans who is over there right now there on YouTube, and thank you to my fans over here at the moment on Facebook, my Twitter fans, and over here my apologies to you guys up there at the moment as we go by. Kadisha Hamilton, welcome and big up yourself. One thing I must say about my life, guys, if I don't see you guys and big you up, please apology, because sometimes you come on my live, I can't really see as much of people on there. So you guys just help me with this, all right? Just help me and do the right thing as I go by. All right. And one more thing I want to share with you. So one of my likes, what do I like? I love fashion, as you guys know. I love hair. I love things, and I love perfumes. When I say I love perfume, I mean I love perfume, right? And one of my favorite perfume is this one. Don't know if you guys can see what it is. One of my favorite perfume is this White Diamonds. And the reason why I love White Diamonds so much, let me give you a little bit of all down. So I have my families that when I was living in Jamaica always comes to Canada, comes from Canada and things like that. Her name is Angela, one of my cousins. She always brings this perfume. And every time, like when I smell this perfume, I know that, auntie's in the place or Anja is coming. And since as a little girl, I just love that flavor. She always bring back one. And when it leaves to right here in the buckle, we always either we steal it or she gave it to us, one of the two. So, and from that then, I just love White Diamonds. Everywhere I go, no matter what, I have to have my White Diamonds with me. It smells so refreshing good right now. It's so icy. You understand? White diamond. So that's one of my favorite perfume. Most of you, what is your favorite perfume? What do you like? And I love shoes. I love a good pair of shoes, guys. I have like three same pair of shoes, you know, and I love fashion. I must say, you guys already know that from Princess Britannia, but I have like three same pair of red shoes, three same pair of yellow shoes, whatever. So sometimes you will see me, it's not the same. I just love shoes on the whole. And perfume, one of my favorites is white diamonds. I have many other different um choices, but my favorite is white diamond. I will share with you as I go by at the moment. All right. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. It was absolutely amazing. Thank you for allowing me to keep sharing and waving my Jamaican flag with inside the UK. So wherever you are, whatever nation you're from, it doesn't matter. You're gonna join Princess Britannia, and we're gonna do this every Sunday, and we'll be having a guest. So if you want to be a guest on the show, you can email me. And also, if you wanted to sponsor the show, are you a store, or do you have a drink that you're promoting, anything that you do, then you can contact me. I am also into fitness, so you guys can join the Princess Fisher Fitness over there at the moment. Every morning, there's a place called the Mom Zone down there in Deptford Park that you guys can go to and join a whole host of like mothers out there who's doing great things within the community. If you're exercising, because ladies and gentlemen, I'm being real with you. As you know, they say when a mother have a baby, right? They would say, "Oh, life finishes." You understand? Life done right now. But no, life just started, because that's the way that how are you going to provide for your children? You're going to provide even more. This is a time when you're going to work even more harder, ain't you? Yes. So life doesn't start. It's like, okay, life begin in a whole different kind of way. All right. So all your mothers out there, I am here to say to you that continue the good work that you are doing, because you can do this. All right. Let your children see you. Let them be proud of you. And all you fathers out there as well, support your mothers and support everyone. Support them out there when you see they're doing great things, for their children, because it's not an easy road. And all you dads out there that are doing so great, with your children, and you're like kings. Keep up the good work, because you are really dads, all right? So I'm not just here for the mothers as well. I am here for the dads, and I'm here for those excellent dads that are doing excellent job within the youth and what they can. Sometimes all of the mother them good as well too. Sorry, let me talk that in language. Yes, it's not every mother good. Not in a bad way, meaning that, you understand, there's so many things will be going on as well, and then, different kind of story. But I'm not bashing on anyone and anything like that. I am more here for the positive light, all right? So thank you guys so much. This has been 1 hour session, live and direct here, for 47 minutes gone already out of that session. So we have like 20, not 20 more minutes. We have 13 more minutes to go. So for the 13 more minutes to go, I'm gonna come in a bit more up close and personal with you guys. All right, up close and personal, and I just want to big up and tell everything. That was very fast and speedy, but because my guest, I started this show a little bit later tonight. All right, I started the show a bit later, so my guest has to go, so I had to maybe speed up the show of how I wanted to do. But I hope you guys learn a lot from the abortion, from youth, from society, from the unity, from sexiness, and from culture. Those were the four main stuff that we have touched today with my friend over there, from my guest from Pakistan at the moment. All right, and I wanna get a bit more down and personal with you. All right, because it's gonna be the end of the show. So the next 14 minutes, let me see now over there. So we have 48 minutes on the clock. So you know that we have 12 minutes to do some good fun. All right, so we're gonna have 12 minutes worth of good fun, ladies and gentlemen. So let me just push away my chair over here. All right. So we're gonna have 12 minutes worth of good fun. This is a 1 hour show. So every Sunday, want to tell a friend for tell a friend. All right, that's how it happen. Because guess what? We're icy fresh, live and direct. So actually, I should leave that 12 minutes for you guys to, commentate. Tell me, like, do you like the show? How was it? How was it? How was it about the questions and everything and the topics that I choose? Does any of you guys can relate to it and stuff like that? I am just coming out. So Kadisha, welcome on board if you're still on there. Thank you so much. Amar, Zidian, enough love and respects. Javin, thank you, Tali, for that. Paul Moss, Thank you so much. You're here as well. I'm tuning in Poochie. Thank you, Simone Marsh. Thank you so much. So how come me just see two people per line? You see this Facebook live something here. It a ramp with me, Tasha. Oh, welcome on board, man. Welcome, Tasha. Pamela. Welcome on board, Dan. Welcome on board. Sounds a bit quiet. Is it? Thank you, Tim. Sorry, it was a bit low. I should have turned up my thing anymore. So I need to look back on you guys and see when you're telling me whatever is happening at the moment. So thank you guys so much to tune in at the moment with me right here on my ICFR. This is my 20 minutes this is my 1 hour session live online at the moment. So you will be on Insta, YouTube, and Facebook and everywhere here. I hope that some of the subjects that I've touched anyway, you'll be like it. All right, so we have 10 more minutes, so we're gonna icy fresh it up a bit. So ask any question, show any of the questions that you would like at the moment. All right, and stay tuned. Oh, so icy. We are so icy fresh at the moment. Icy, icy, icy fresh. Icy, icy, icy fresh. Icy, icy, icy fresh. Icy, icy. This what I'm showing you is a challenge. We're doing Icy Fresh challenge. If you go, you will find the Icy Fresh page on Instagram at the moment where we'll be doing. This is a shoot in the snow. And I'm saying to you, go and do yours as we go by at the moment. You know, because we icy, yeah, and we party, yeah. We come to bash it, yeah. We come to gun it, yeah. Fashion up in the place, record it in the place, hammer up in the place, interview my top the place. Because we're icy, yeah. We're icy. We're icy, yes. We're icy. Icy, icy. Icy fresh. Icy, icy. Icy fresh. Icy, icy. Icy fresh. Icy, icy. Icy fresh. You're so icy. Icy fresh. You're so icy. Icy fresh. You're so icy. Icy fresh. Icy, icy. Icy fresh. It just starts. It's not done yet. Pull up your shoes. Buckle up your grab. Dance floor high. Like a living jet. We can't sign on. Can you let's do it yet? Because it's so icy. Icy fresh. We icy, 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 icy like a baby. Icy. 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 Icy, icy. Icy fresh. Icy, icy. Icy fresh. Icy, icy. Icy fresh. Icy, icy. Icy fresh. You're so icy. Icy fresh. You're so icy. Icy fresh. You're so icy. Icy fresh. Icy, icy. Icy fresh. Freestyle now. Freestyle it. Icy. Live and direct. Alright, stay tuned. And that's turning it up live and direct. So all you artists out there at the moment, if you want your music to be future right here, right now, in our program, then you can contact us and tell us we will feature your music and stuff. But make sure that you have all the copyrights to it and things like that. Alright? Thank you and thank you guys so much. It's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for tuning to our show. It was so live. Thank you. And there, thank you so much. I just come to say 53, so we have 7 more minutes. All right. So for this 7 more minutes, guys, I just want to take the time out to thank you guys so much again, because it's been a pleasure for being here. And we touch on abortions. For other people who are just coming on and stuff, we touch on abortions, we touch on youths, we touch on society, we touch on unity, and we touch on sexiness. On abortion, we talk about how many people inside the UK or around the world who has been doing abortions and so forth, and the positive and negative effect on it. We also talk about the youths, of how they are, how they grow up, and the relationship within our youths, and also peer pressure, and anything that we can do to help to eradicate that and have a more better relationship with our youths within inside the UK. And we also talk about society, which is a group of people that living together and how we learn and we share from each other with culture and stuff like that with progress. We also talk about unity. Where there is more unity, there is more progress. So where there's no unity, there is nothing less. All right. Well, there's everything less. So a bit more unity within the industry, within us on a whole, or within people on a whole, it will be better for our society and whatever that we're living in. Also, I touch on sexiness and culture. And as my Indian friend over there, you heard him what he says. He says, sexiness is all about, it's not about the nakedness or whatever, it's all about the person and things like that. So he sees sexiness as a clothes on thing. All right. Within us, in my Jamaican culture, within the UK here. It's not much to we do. We dress a lot of different way over there. We'll just fully clothed and impy skimpy. Sometimes just pum pum printer and belly skin blouse. Well, would we say that's a part of our culture? Would we say that was brought on to society and stuff like that? But we still do wear them. So do you see that as sexiness, or what do you see that as? Well, it's a part of culture norm. Let me know what is your record. What is your record on all of these subjects that I've just touched here at the moment. Also, we touch on culture. And as you know, our culture is the way of life. We share culture in the way of the food, the clothes, and so forth, and also the music. And as my Bollywood person, he touched on Bollywood as well over there in India. All right, so tools up to the Indian people over there in Bollywood who are doing some great jobs at the moment. Look out, Jollywood is coming your way. So all of you guys over there who wanted to touch into the movie industry, if you're just coming up, if you're a script writer, you're a movie maker, you're inspired to become within the movie or into the industry, then Happy Jollywood is there for you. You just search for it and you will be you will find it. All right. So we just want to say and fashion, when it comes to fashion as well, as we said, it's all about the clothes. You know how to do already when it comes to fashion. A lot of different people from different cultures, they will wear the head band, they will wear the head ties, and so forth and so forth. And sorry guys, I'm just looking on here to see, and so forth. So we have 4 more minutes to go. All right, 4 more minutes. So I would like to take these 4 minutes to thank you to my friends and everybody out there who is watching. Jackie, big up yourself. Anthony, enough love and respect and manners. And every time, you guys. Omar, Zidian, thank you guys so much for tuning in to the live session. I'm over there, sorry guys, on Facebook and over here on YouTube. Just thank you. You guys are just simply amazing. So I'm gonna end this live with this. Hey, Buju Banton release. How absolutely amazing is that? And guess what? We heard there's gonna be a Buju Banton Foundation. Well, it is. They already have a Buju Banton Foundation out there at the moment. And you know what I mean? I just love what Buju say, like, you know what I mean? Work must be done, blood. You understand? And Buju touch me for that, because as it's, work must be done, blood. You understand? Work must be done. All right. So we leave it at that. And I just want to say to all the conscious people them outside here at the moment who are really looking at life and see the reality of it and doing something great, big up on yourself every time. To all the other people out there same way who is thinking they can do something great or who having problems and who will be like, big up on yourself same way. We hope at one day and one point we all can come together and do something positive for the greater whole and the greater good of everyone. All right. Thank you guys so much. I am going to now play a song, right? And we're going to end our session. It's 4 minutes. I'm good to go. You guys have been so amazing, so upfront and personal and everything with Princess Britannia. And I just want to say, like, you know what I mean? Thank you guys. Share, leave your comments, and remember to join me next week while we do this. All right? We do this on a Sunday night. All right? Not a Monday, not a Tuesday, not a Wednesday. We do it on a Sunday night, live on direct here with the Princess Fisher Fitness. As we go on, we're good to go. So tell a friend to tell a friend every time. All right? And we're going to drop it like it is at. So remember, we touch on abortion, we touch on youth, we touch on society, we touch on unity, and we touch on progress. Bless.
The civilization
Thank you guys so much. That was Father Cass
has gone drunk
at the moment
and crazy with its powers,
from the album called
and by such it ceased to
from the
injustice
EP
for the lives
called Marcus
Because you're
Garvey.
unfortunate.
We have 14 minutes. We have a few seconds.
But if I am apparently crushed
I say cheer
by
up.
the system of influence and
Misguided
misguided
power.
power,
Listen.
my
God
cause
shall
shall
rise
rise
again.
again to plague the conscience of the corrupt.
For
For
this,
this I am certain. And for you, I would gladly suffer or even die.
cheer up.
Cheer up!
For better days are
Better
ahead.
days are ahead.
For we shall write the history.
History that will inspire the millions. And the millions
PrincessBritannia.com.
that are coming.
Thank you guys so much for tuning into my 1 hour worth of live session. Thank you. God bless you all. Thank you.
For the time has come.
For the time has come. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. How do I end this live on here? How do I end this live? Oh, live. Thank you. And thank you so much as well, my Facebook people. Thank you so much. See how many people was logging on live. I just want to say thank you guys so much. All of you guys, alright? Love you guys. One love.
Christmas attack us and George William God are entitled to the aid of a martyrdom.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Than the martyrs of any other race. Two sons of accused brilliancy as a soldier and statesman, outshone that of any other people, and is entitled to the highest place as a
He was
hero
among men.
for Africa's created millions.
Millions.
Countless millions of black men and women in war and peace.
Thank you. I know I've gone over the hour now. Sorry, that's a little bit free in my head. So I'm learning now on my YouTube, guys, of how to stop
We
this.
must inspire a literature and formulate the doctrine of our own without any apologies to the powers that be. That right is ours and God's. Let sentiment and cross opinions go to the
I want to end, guys.
disrespect and disregard the divine treaty. The arrogance is but skin deep. An assumption that has no foundation in morals or in law.
I'm going and I don't know why. I think Marcus Garvey and King Selassie and all our ancients from all the way over Africa, and I think they come and say, yeah man, we're going to start in a good thing she do, so but we just go in and raise her up. And my mommy over there at the moment, as you can see on there, my mommy is right over there. Sila. Thank you guys so much. Absolutely amazing. Behold, this is my tune.
Of God.
Guys, how do I go? I don't know how to end it.
Blessed is he that cometh in the name of the Lord. He who sits on the cherubims. For we still find ourselves in confusion. Still fighting. Still exploiting.
Still merciless upon the dance floor. Make sure that you guys talk Bujo Bantan to this, right?
One upon the other.
So we say,
Coming Prince of Peace.
Eli the King, Eli the Son of Righteousness.
For indeed there is life. And without thee there is death.
Is it that little sign up there, that button? I don't want to press it and then my life is just gone. So I'm just trying to make sure that, but then that's